Hi, I'm Sheena, your local agent, and I want to thank you so much for joining me as I take you on this virtual 2-week home buying program. The goal of this program is to give you all the resources and tips that you may need over the next 14 days so that you can become an informed buyer, taking you from renting to home ownership in 2020 and beyond. So let's get started. Let's jump right into it with step 1, which is your real estate planning needs a budget. Yes, you need a budget starting off right from the beginning so that you can know how much money it is that you feel comfortable spending every month on that new mortgage note that you're going to have as a homeowner, right? And in order for you to do that, you have to see what it is that's coming in, what it is that is going out for your expenses, and the only way you can do that is by creating a budget. Now, there are many ways that you can create this budget. One way is through Excel. Yes, I said Excel. For those of you who do not like Excel because you feel that it is scary or trying to figure out the formulas or trying to figure out what's a pivot table and what goes here or there, have no fear. Excel has you covered. All you simply have to do is to go into your computer, go to Excel, create a new template, search for a monthly budget, and they will already have an already personalized, or should I say pre-created template just for you where you can literally plug and play numbers and it does all the work for you. It's very important for you to know what it is that you can afford from the beginning and how comfortable it is that you feel with that mortgage right from the jump, so that when your lender says, hey, you're approved for $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 and your mortgage note is going to be X, Y, and Z, you can say, look, I don't feel comfortable spending that amount every month. I have created my own budget and I know where it is that I want to be, within what range. Let's create a loan that matches my needs. Because listen, your mortgage note does not cover all of the monthly total expenses that you will have as a homeowner. It does not. It only covers that loan and maybe your taxes and so forth. But that light bill, that water bill, or the horror stories that you may hear with the furnace and the boiler and all this stuff that can happen as you become a homeowner, your monthly mortgage note does not cover that. So it's very important for you to be prepared for those surprises that can occur, which we hope do not. It's very important for you to prepare for that. In order for you to prepare for it, you have to start saving from the beginning. Now we're talking about you being in the home of having to spend money. Let's say that fresh paint that you want to do, that new carpet, or that floor that you want to install, those things are all out-of-pocket expenses that occur after the fact. Let's talk about the expenses that you're going to have before you even get to the closing table. When you have found that dream home of yours after going around with a realtor like myself to find it, when you find that dream home, one of the things that you're going to have to do in that first 10 days of your due diligence is you're going to have to get an inspection. Now, an inspection is when you're going in and you're looking at the life cycle of some of the appliances and so forth. You're inspecting the home to see if any repairs that may need to be done so that you can understand what it is that you're getting into. That inspection can cost you hundreds of dollars depending on the size of the home. That inspection is also an out-of-pocket expense that occurs before you even get to closing. That is something that you have to make sure that you're prepared for by saving that money. Another expense that you may occur prior to going to closing is the appraisal. Your lender is going to order an appraisal so that someone can go out and assess the value of that home to ensure that it's coming at or above the asking price. That can also cost you hundreds of dollars as well. And that is an expense that is going to be incurred prior to you going to closing. So you want to make sure that you have the money saved for that. And then let's not forget the earnest money that you're going to say, hey, look, that's my home. I'm going to give you some money to say, I really want to get that home, which typically is 1% or so of that sale price. So you give $1,000 or so, plus your inspection and appraisal, you're already at $2,000 or plus dollars. Do you have that already saved? Maybe, maybe not. But it's important for you to understand the misconception of not bringing any money to closing at all. Now, you may be eligible for a down payment assistance program, and that's great, where you don't have to put any money down towards that new home. For instance, if you're getting a conventional loan, they may ask for 20% down of the sale price. If you're getting an FHA loan, they may ask for 3.5% of the sale price. And then you have some programs that you can be eligible for where you actually don't have to bring any money to closing. But that's just to closing for your down payment. It does not cover any of the expenses that I have just mentioned to you. So you see why it's important for you to have a budget up front? This will help you be an informed buyer going into the process. So that way you know how much it is that you can afford or where it is that you need to ensure that you're saving. When you see how much money is going out, you can determine what it is that you may need to cut, or you can determine how much it is that you need to be saving in addition to what you already have. It's very important that you start off with a budget. And if you need some additional advice on how to do that, if you want to dive deeper into it, I'm more than happy to help you. Please reach out to me so that we can get you started on creating that budget. I hope that this information was helpful for you as you get started on becoming an informed home buyer in 2020 and beyond. Please make sure to register for this home buying program if you have not already, because if you didn't, then you're going to miss out on all the freebies that I'm giving to everyone that has registered. And I don't want you to do that. These freebies you can have at the tip of your finger every single day to refer back to during this process. I want to thank you so much for watching. Please join me tomorrow as I come here with step 2, which is how to pull your own credit and maintain good credit throughout the process. You don't want to miss that. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.